If you've ever had someone lie to your face, make you feel like a fool, or just outright disrespect you in public, you're going to love this story. Hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoy satisfying revenge tales, and let's dive into one that proves karma sometimes needs a helping hand. It was 2010. I was a broke student in a busy nightclub in northern England, the kind of place where the drinks were cheap, the music was loud, and the air smelled like a mix of sweat, perfume, and sticky floors soaked in last week's spilled vodka. I just bought my very first drink of the night, a simple double and mixer. Nothing fancy. And let me tell you, as a student, that drink was precious. It wasn't just alcohol. It was survival fuel. It was the start of a night I'd saved all week for. But before I could even take a proper sip, bam! Someone's elbow caught my glass. The drink tipped forward, soaking my shirt and dripping down into my jeans. Ice clung to me like little daggers. I spun around, already annoyed, and that's when I saw her. This girl in a barely there strappy black top. She looked shocked for half a second, then smiled apologetically. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry," she said. To her credit, she immediately offered, "Let me replace it." "My bad." That softened me. Accidents happen, right? I accepted her apology, and she told me to wait while she got served again. So I stepped back, drying myself off the best I could while talking to my mate. Minutes passed. I wasn't really watching her at first, but eventually I noticed movement near the bar. Someone walking away, carrying drinks, with two thin black straps running across an otherwise bare back. She stopped, turned her head ever so slightly, and with the smuggest look I've ever seen said, "People don't always do what they say they're going to. Let that be a lesson." Then she walked off. That line, that smug, patronizing dismissal, it burned into me. My jaw clenched so hard I thought my teeth might crack. My fists tightened, nails biting into my palms. I could feel the heat rising in my face. But what was I supposed to do? Start a fight? Ruin the night over one arrogant, cocky stranger? No, I swallowed it down. I forced myself to let it go. Hours passed. The drinks kept flowing. The crowd thinned. But that moment kept replaying in my mind. Her smirk, her words, the audacity. And here's the thing about resentment. It doesn't go away. It simmers. It waits. By the time I was ready to leave, I wasn't looking for revenge. But fate? Fate had other plans. As I moved toward the exit, I spotted her again. Same thin black straps. Same bare back. But this time she wasn't at the bar. She was pressed against a wall, ferociously making out with some guy, completely lost in her own little world. I knew this was it. The universe had just handed me the perfect opportunity on a silver platter. Fueled by cheap doubles and righteous fury, I scanned the tables nearby. Half-finished pints, forgotten cocktails, abandoned bottles. The night's debris. I moved quickly, mixing it all together into one grim, disgusting cocktail of sticky leftovers. Beer, cider, spirits, mixers, it didn't matter. I was creating something poetic. The pint glass in my hand felt heavy, almost sacred. This wasn't just a drink. This was justice. I walked forward, casual as ever, weaving through the thinning crowd. The music thumped in my chest. My heart pounded faster than the bass. She had no idea. She was too busy, her head tilted back, lost in her own little moment of stolen passion. Without breaking stride, without hesitation, I tipped the entire pint straight down her bare back. Her reaction was instant. She ripped herself away from the guy, throwing her head back and unleashing the most blood-curdling, high-pitched scream I'd ever heard in my life. The kind that makes the whole room turn. She twisted around, wild-eyed, dripping in the sticky, icy mess of a dozen strangers' leftovers. Her makeup smeared, her top clinging wet against her skin, her night utterly destroyed. I didn't even look back. I just kept walking, straight out the door. Composed. Because in that moment, balance had been restored. Looking back, it wasn't about the drink. It wasn't about the money. It was about respect. She thought she could humiliate me, write me off as some idiot who wouldn't fight back. But sometimes, life has a way of teaching people lessons they won't forget. So what do you think? Did she get what she deserved, or did I go too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take. And if this story gave you even a shred of satisfaction, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and remember, karma might be slow, but revenge can be instant.